Thank you again for joining us today for the State Bar of Nevada's swearing in ceremony of new Board of Governors members and officers. We will begin here immediately.
All right, well, I appreciate everyone coming back. Next up is our swearing in of our newly elected Board of Governors, Marisa Rodriguez, and your new bar leadership. We extend our thanks to the law firm of Kamer, Zucker, and Abbott for their sponsorship of this event. Before handing off the reins to Justice Parraguirre, who will administer the oath to my fellow governors, I'd like to make a few remarks about the swearing-in ceremony as to what it signifies. Your Board of Governors are elected to and by you to serve as your interests. I'd ask all of the Board of Governors who are in the room actually to stand up so you can see them. These board members and these folks board members include folks from large firms, solo practices, government service organizations. They have diverse viewpoints, and they come from various areas of the profession that should be regulated, what we as bar leaders should be doing to serve your interests, and what resources we should be deployed to the public to be protected. These individuals donate a significant amount of their time to debating the issues and developing plans of action, and so a consensus can be found. So I appreciate that. I've enjoyed my time with them. As I mentioned, the time commitment of each governor gives in service to the bar is significant. Those in the leadership position, like Ann Morgan, as was stated earlier this morning, size matters. And everyone knows that dynamite comes in small packages. Along with Ann Morgan, you'll have Paola Armeni and Julie Cavanaugh-Bill also be sworn in today. The additional responsibilities will be called upon often to represent the State Bar of Nevada for local and national, and to opine on pressing issues of the day and to forge a path forward for their fellow governors. I give them my sincerest wishes and a successful journey. I would also like to acknowledge the mentorship and friendship that I've been blessed with to receive from past bar presidents, Gene Leverty, Brian Scott, Larry DeGesti, Rick Parker, Paul Mattioni, and actually all the other presidents that are in this room. I actually like to have them stand as well. They have always supported us these annual meetings. So thank you for all your service over the years. I also saw Kathy England somewhere here too. And so she's a great appreciation and a mentor over the years. I am also thankful for our executive director and all the staff that come with all the hard work. As I mentioned the other night, we started this mission a year ago to put this back together. And I also like you all give a round of applause to Kim Farmer, Lisa Dreitzer, and all the other staff. You enjoy the food and goodies that you've got, feel free to look me up. If you have a problem with the construction, you know where to find them. I will address you one last time later this evening, but until then, I'll remind you that after today's upcoming general session with David Mann on persuasive story, vitality in the courtroom, there'll be a lawn reception out on the Windsor lawn with games, and you'll get to meet all the affinity bars and participate in that. And there'll be a late night later tonight, and I'm sure some of the justices will be there. You'll have an opportunity to talk to them and ask them the questions that we didn't get to tonight. So with that, I'll turn this over to Justice Parraguirre.
All right, I always enjoy doing this. I've done it a few times and it's an exciting moment for all of you. I'm going to get right to it. Okay, raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name, solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution and government of the United States, the Constitution and government of the state of Nevada, against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign, that I will bear true faith, allegiance, and loyalty. Same. That I will be faithful and that I will faithfully perform all the duties of the office, member, Board of Governors of Nevada, which I'm about to. So help me God. Oh. Come on up. And Jeff, I state your name.
Julie Cavanaugh-Bill.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I
do that,
did do
you?
that.
All right. You solemnly swear
So
I will support and defend
that I will
the Constitution and government of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution and government
and the Constitution and government
of the state of Nevada
of the state of Nevada
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
whether domestic or foreign,
whether domestic or foreign,
and that I will bear true faith,
and that I will bear true faith,
allegiance, and loyalty
allegiance, and loyalty
to the same,
to the same,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of Vice President
of the office of Vice President
of the Board of Governors
of the Board of Governors
of the state of Nevada,
of the state of Nevada,
on which I'm about to enter.
of which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We've been repositioned. It's a little, you want you that way a little more too. Bruce, do you want to switch anymore? Okay, raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Paola Armeni,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution and government
and the Constitution and government
of the state of Nevada
of the state of Nevada
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
whether domestic or foreign,
whether domestic or foreign,
and I will bear true faith,
and that I will bear true faith,
allegiance, and loyalty
allegiance, and loyalty
to the same,
to the same,
and that I will faithfully perform
and that I will faithfully perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
the office of Vice President-elect,
the office of
President-elect, President-elect
President-elect
of the Board of Governors
of the Board of Governors
of the state of Nevada,
of the state of Nevada,
on which I'm about to enter.
on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I'm not stumbling on this one. All right, raise your right hand. I state your name,
I, Ann Morgan,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United
of
States
the United States
and the Constitution and government
and the Constitution and government
of the state of Nevada
of the state of Nevada
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
whether domestic or foreign,
whether domestic or foreign,
and that I will bear true faith,
and that I will bear true faith,
allegiance, and loyalty
allegiance, and loyalty
to the same,
to the same,
and that I will faithfully perform
and that I will faithfully perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
the office of President
the office of President
of the Board of Governors of the State Bar of Nevada,
State Bar of Nevada,
on which I'm about to enter,
on which I am about to enter.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations to all of you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Madam President, the mic is all yours.
This is very short. Tomorrow, very funny. Tomorrow night I get to say more. I want to thank you, Justice Parraguirre, President Doberstein, colleagues, friends, and families. I am joined by many members of my family, and I'd like them to stand. Thank you for being here. My 90-year-old mother and my brother Bob, who is in Spain, and many friends and colleagues are watching this virtually, and I thank them for their support. I have a big shout out to my law firm, Finnemore, and Craig Atem, who's our managing partner. Thank you. My former partner, Joe Guild, is watching, as are my law school buddies, Sue and Bridget, my airport colleagues, Northern Nevada women lawyers. I know there are many of you here. My Weight Watchers group, my hairdresser, Callie, my Shakespeare companions, and my fellow we call ourselves the Yayas, are also watching this virtually, and I thank them. I want to thank the members of the State Bar for the opportunity to serve on the Board of Governors. I thank you for electing me, and I want to thank my colleagues on the Board of Governors for their confidence in me. And I look forward to fulfilling and continuing the work that we have set out in our mission. The mission of the State Bar, and every governor can say this off the top of their head, is to serve our members, to administer the profession, and to protect the public. Thank you.